I'm Indu George, and today we'll discuss a very important concept in human resource management, job evaluation. In every organization, one of the major reasons why people are unhappy and dissatisfied is because of disparity in wages. One of the major methods organizations employ to take care of this problem is job evaluation. When you speak about job evaluation, it is a systematic process of defining the relative worth of jobs in an organization. This is basically to establish internal relativities. That means to find out whether there is a hierarchy of jobs within an organization, to see that all the jobs that are there in an organization fall into a specific hierarchy so that people in the lower level as well as in the higher level are not unhappy with the salaries they earn at the end of the month. It is a widely used process for elimination of wage inequities. Now, when you speak about job evaluation, there are certain features that you should take care of. One of the features is that it is a very systematic process. When you mean by systematic is that it is a very structured process which is based on factual evidence. The second is it is judgmental. That means though there are the facts that are there before the employers and the HR managers, the major decision as to how to rank the jobs in an organization is in the hands of the people who do job evaluation. That is why we say that it is a judgmental process. It is a very systematic process. It means that the values of the jobs are based on factual evidence and it is all done in a very systematic, structured manner. The second point is that it is judgmental. When I say it is judgmental, it means that though you have all the facts that is related to the job, how you actually finally put it into the hierarchy is in the hands of the person who is doing job evaluation. So the human judgment definitely comes into the picture. Now, moving on to the next point, which is it is concerned with the job and not with the person. In this, the only factor that is considered is the various components of the job which is being evaluated. The person who is doing the job or his qualification or his number of years of experience do not pay a picture in the specific evaluation. The last is it is concerned with internal relativities. It means that it is only used to rank the jobs within the organization. It does not say anything regarding how it is related to the external market. Let us now look into the objectives of job evaluation. One of the major objectives of job evaluation is to give equitability to the wage structure. By equitability, what we mean is no disparity, no partiality, and no way people feel that employers are biased in giving wages to their people. Second, it says it gives consistency to the firm's wage structure. This means that whatever wages are given to the people are consistent with what people earn when they work for the same job outside the organization. Third, it is an establishment of a sound scheme for incentives and bonuses. This means that this forms a framework in which you can actually put the incentives and bonuses. Next is it provides a framework for periodic review so that there is an increment for everyone in the organization. And last but not the least, it reduces employee grievance and employee turnover and increases employee satisfaction and ultimately productivity of the employees of the organization. Moving on, so we are going to discuss the methods of job evaluation. We have two types of methods, non-quantitative methods and quantitative methods. Non-quantitative methods are also called qualitative methods. One of the first methods under that is the ranking method. This is actually one of the oldest methods which is used by the organizations to do job evaluation. This is nothing but arranging the jobs in the organization in a systematic manner in an ascending or descending order and then putting them into a specific structure. So in this specific method, you do not split the job into components. You just take it as a whole. So this is actually the first method. The second method is the job grading method. Here, you first decide on the various grades and what are the parameters that you are going to use when you are going to grade the jobs. Once you have decided on the parameters, you take the jobs in the organization and put it into the different grades. It is just like putting the students into different grades in a class based on their performance. So this is actually the second method. The third method is the point ranking method. This is the most widely used method of job evaluation and is a quantitative method of job evaluation. Here, the whole job is divided into different job factors and it is assigned to different points. And then all the different components are brought together, combined, and to give the final figure. So if you look into it, you can say that it measures the jobs as the overall position over the various job factors. It does not look into the whole jobs. And then you count the points and it is converted into money value. Here you have an illustration of point rating method where you actually have the different components: job knowledge, judgment, decision, independent judgment, accountability, working conditions, and mental stress. These can be various factors, job factors that can be used. Now, depending upon the job, you will see how many marks it should be given for each of these factors. And ultimately, it is all compiled together and then converted into money value to give the final point rating. Then, nowadays, we have certain other different types of methods. Computer-based job evaluation methods. These are very frequently being used nowadays. The first method is actually called the link method. In the link method, the software operates on the basis of the answers which is given to a structured questionnaire. This is actually a very static method. Here, what happens is you have a structured questionnaire which is given to you and you just fill it, and based on it, the hierarchy of jobs is decided. The next method is actually called the gauge method. In this process, you have the job holder and the line manager. Along with the help of a facilitator, they try to answer a set of questions. The most important factor regarding this method is that it is dynamic. That means, depending upon the answers you give, the next questions will appear. So this is another very important method of computer-based job evaluation. So these are the different methods that are being used nowadays. Now, in this session, we have actually discussed on the concept of job evaluation, the objectives, its features, and the various methods which are used to evaluate the jobs within an organization. Thank you.